Hi everyone, I am Angelina and this is Blueprint DIY, where we remake our clothes to be just as unique as us. I hope that you guys are enjoying 2 videos a week, because we need to do 2 videos a week to get out all of the projects that are being requested. And give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying 2 videos a week. We just got finished doing 3 videos reviewing New York Fashion Week, Milan Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, Spring Summer 2020 to get all the inspiration for our Spring Summer upcycle. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. This particular request came actually before, like around Christmas time, and I said that I would do it, but I can't remember who made the request. So if you made the request, shout yourself out in the comments and definitely let me know what you guys want to see. I can't possibly do everything, but I try to do as much as possible. So today we are doing the Misguided Corset Hoodie. It's a simple project. I wanted to do it because it's just so simple and it's really cute and good for spring when it's still a little bit cold but not so cold, you know, stuff like that. So we are going to start. All you need is a hoodie and another shirt, like a ribbed shirt. I thrifted both of mine, so let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the hoodie on, and you want to add pins. You could also do it with market or whatever, but you want to add pins right underneath your rib cage. I have a very short torso, so there'll probably be more room in yours, but you want to add a pin, you know, like right where the bottom of your bra hits. So I have on a bra that kind of looks like, it actually is helpful because it kind of looks like the shape that this corset makes. So I am going to add a pin right here. And if you think you're going to stick yourself when you take it off, then you may want to add safety pins just to be safe. Actually, I'm going to take my pin higher because you're going to make the shape. You want it to make that shape, and then we have to add gathers there too. And then I want to add a pin right underneath at the bottom of my bra, and my curve is of course not very not very much, since I don't have a whole lot of chest. But if your chest is bigger than your curve, you know, it'll be deeper. This is an extra large. I probably should have gotten just a large, one size up for me. So I would say if your chest is small like mine, I have a B cup, then you probably get one size up from your regular size that you would wear in a hoodie, because I'm a medium, so I would get a large. But if you have a bigger chest, then you want to size up according to that, because you're gonna need this part to gather in order to like be fitted around your chest. I hope that makes sense. All right, before we go any further, if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe. And we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. We got to make it there by March in order to keep our partner manager. So please share this video or one of your favorite videos on your social media so everyone will know all the awesome stuff going on here. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing for this top. I'm going to add a pin right in the middle and add the pins on the side. Just like I did the other top. And what I could raise it up to the length and then just reuse the hem so that I wouldn't have to rehem it, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to have to worry about seam allowance, how much seam allowance, and exactly, you know, getting that just right. So to get it just right, I'll just leave all of this length and then hem it at the end. And I'm also going to squeeze it in because I want this ribbed part to be fitted. So I'm going to pull it in on the sides, and I'm going to take it in that much on the sides. All right, so what we are going to do, I'm just going to, just for my own peace of mind, take my sliver of soap and draw my curve. And as you can see, mine is not curving up nicely like like the one on the picture, because my torso is so short. So what I may do is give myself a little bit more curve, even though I don't have a little bit more chest. I'm going to give myself a little bit more curve, and actually hers curves like that. So I'm going to do that. Go down a little bit more. A little bit more. And to make sure that it's even, I'm going to fold it in half before I cut it, because the back is just going to be straight. And make sure to leave seam allowance. So if my line is right here, I'm going to cut down here so that I can sew right here. And I'm just going to cut straight across the back. All right, so I'm gonna do this one the same way. And this time, since I am using, this is the part that I want, I'm gonna cut above the line. Oh, and I also wanna transfer my pen because this showed how much I needed to take this in. First thing I'm going to do is take this shirt in, turn it inside out, take it in equal parts. So take it in 1 3/4 inches on each side. Then I am going to put a gathering stitch on the chest part of the hoodie, and then we can sew the two together. Okay, so we have our gathering stitch in, and I'm gonna add a pin right up at the top. You can see I didn't take it all the way to the middle because that part doesn't need to be gathered, just like the cups, you know, where your chest is gonna be. And I'm gonna add a pin and just wrap this thread around so that I can gather without being afraid of the thread coming out the other side. And hey, if you guys get stuck on any part of this process, we have a Facebook group that we share our upcycles with. I share everything with you, and that's a way for you guys to share your upcycles with me, and as well as with a whole group of other upcyclers. And if you get stuck, you can go and ask questions. If you need inspiration, there's plenty of people that have amazing creative ideas there. So I'll leave the link in the description box below. Then you just pull it. And I'm just gonna add another pin on the other side. I may not need that much, but you know, we're going to add the pin anyway. Okay, so once I have those in, I can move that to the side and we can work on the bottom piece. So I've added the stitches on the side, and I can go ahead and cut the excess away. It's a good idea to try it on one more time, you know, just to make sure you didn't take too much out, you know. Don't want it to be too tight. And if you have a serger, you can serge that. And then if you are very curvy, you can also add like a little curve in there if you want to. I'm not, so this is my literal shape. So then I'm going to take the sleeve, like just one sleeve, and cut it off. And what I'm gonna do now is begin to the ridges. I want some strips that are about 1 inch wide. So I need 4 strips that are about 1 inch wide. Okay, so we want this right side out now. So what I want to do is sew one side down. Once I have that side sewn, I'm just going to fold it in half and then fold it over and then sew the other side down. Okay, so that's one side, and then you'll go back and top stitch the other side. And that's how it'll look. Looks pretty good, I do say so myself. Right, now it's time to put it together. So we are going to be very careful in pinning this because we want to make sure all the curves go where we want them to go. First thing I'm gonna do is pin the side seam right under where the arm. And I will take my curve here and match it up to the middle. I have a little bit more room in here, so what I'm gonna do is take this pin out and loosen this up just a hair so that these two match. And then I'm gonna put my pin back in so I don't take out any more of my gathering stitch. I'm gonna take it to the sewing machine and sew all around the edge. Okay, so you are going to fold that seam down and sew top stitch to kind of make it look like that other stitch that we did, like that fake ribbing. Okay, so what I said at the beginning, sizing does matter. Do not get a hoodie that is big, like 2 sizes bigger than you. Also, I actually like the fit of this hoodie, but I could have made it work. However, you just have to know yourself. I shouldn't have made that curve so deep because yeah, I don't have a chest. Like, that's all the gather I needed. I didn't need all that other gather. Like, all that other gather was not needed. So what I actually need to do is my gather, because of how my chest is, it needs to be more towards the center, not out. So I need to like really just leave just a little bit of this curve that's not gather and bring the gather here. And then what I'm gonna do is shallow out that curve, because there's just really not that much curve. It's just not. It is what it is. I should have tried it on before I did this last stitch. That y'all know that I tell y'all that all the time, and that's my normal rule, but I didn't. I was trying to hurry up, but that's what I get. But I tried it on so that I could fold it under. Sorry for the flashing. So that I can fold it under and see how much I want it to, how cropped I wanted it to be. So I just want mine right to the top of my pants, or right to my belly button. And I am going to add a stitch here and hem it, but I need to take all of this stuff out. So from right here on both sides all the way to about right here, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to tuck this part, and then I'm going to add more gathers to the inside and less gathers to the outside. All right, so we actually pulled it off in the end, and I really love how it turned out because I really didn't want mine as tight as the one in the picture. Here I have it on with my Upcycle Adidas by Ivy Park pants from a couple of weeks ago and my Adidas Falcons. And just for grins, I had to throw it on with my Adidas backpack coat Upcycle. And I'll definitely link both of those tutorials here. And I know that not all of you can sew, so from now on, I'll be adding links to whatever I'm wearing or as close to whatever I'm wearing in the description box below. And if you purchase through those links, it's another small way to support this channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Now, y'all know I had to switch it up and pair this hoodie with some dressier pants, heels, and a trench coat, of course. Can you believe that I found this amazing Anye trench coat at the thrift store? Y'all, go snag those trench coats because they are in and we will be upcycling them. Hint, hint. And you can also purchase my merch right below down there. And if you want behind the scenes footage, updates on my actual fashion line, and updates on videos, previews of what's going on, definitely click that join button below. All right, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Definitely give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I have a whole host of other videos for you to watch, and I will see you next time. Bye.